Namaste to all. Some people asked me to clarify about the three types of Dukha, that which Dukha comes in which category. Kapil Muni has written Sankhya Darshanam, and the first sutra of Kapil Muni speaks about Atha Trividi Dukkaha Atyant Nivriti Atyant Purushartha. He says the annihilation or the destruction of the three types of dukkha is the ultimate goal of human life. In fact, Atyant Purushartha means moksha. Moksha is obtained, or somebody can attain moksha if the three types of dukkha is completely annihilated. So the full darshana actually deals with how do we overcome dukkha, what is purusha, what is prakriti, how the universe gets created, why the universe gets created, why the jivatma is getting into bondage, what is the reason for bondage, how to overcome the reasons of the bondage. This kind of deep analysis Sankhya Muni has done, Kapila Muni has done, and then he has given this darshana. Many people have wrong opinion about Kapil Muni's darshana, saying that Kapil was an atheist, etc. Kapil Muni was not an atheist. In fact, he has mentioned, I think, not less than 25 to 30 places about Vedas in his darshana. About Shruti, he has used the word Shruti. Shruti means Vedas or Upanishads, we can say. And we know that Vedas are from Almighty God. So Kapil Muni believes in Vedas. That means Kapil Muni is not an atheist. And also Kapil Muni has spoken about Almighty God. Kapil Muni has spoken that it is Apaurushyatvat. Vedas are from Almighty God. Vedas are not man-made. So Kapil Muni's Sankhya Darshana is not against Almighty God. That we must be clear. And Kapil Muni is giving a very, very intense formula. If we adopt the knowledge of Sankhya Darshana, we can try to overcome the Trividi Dukha. At least in the Trividi Dukha, one is under our control. The other two might not be under our control, but we can try to win over at least the first Dukha. Thereby we can realize moksha, and then the next Janma Mrityu will stop, and then we will overcome the other two Dukha also. So we must very carefully understand the three Vidhi Dukha. The three Dukha are Adhyatmik, Adi Bhautik, and Adi Daivik. Adhyatmik means, just to remember easily, Atmik. I have tried to clarify in my previous videos, not very well, but I'll try to clarify in this video. Adhyatmik means, Atmik we can say, ourself. The dukkha that is happening to us due to ourself. For example, yesterday I went from one place to another place. It's 3.5 kilometers. I could have gone by a motorbike or a taxi or a bus. I walked 3.5 kilometers, and today morning I have a leg pain. Who is the reason for my pain? Dukkha is myself, because intelligently I could have easily gone by another vehicle. Instead of that, I walked. So the dukkha caused by myself. Suppose somebody is drinking alcohol, somebody is smoking, and he is getting cancer. It is due to his own habits he is getting cancer. Hot sun, 45 degrees outside, I come home and then drink cold water, and then I get cold and cough and fever, etc. The dukkha is due to my own action. Also, I do several karmas which are anti-Vedics, anti-Vedic karma, due to which I get the result, I get punishment from Almighty God, etc. My own actions resulting in my own dukkha. This is called as Adhyatmik dukkha. And also, dukkha due to avidya. For example, somebody is speaking bad about me. He is speaking to somebody else. I listen to them, and not intentionally, unintentionally, I listen to them that this guy who is my friend, he is speaking extremely bad about me to another person. So I listen to him, and then I get depressed. I get into shock, and then I get so much into depression because I have so much attachment towards him or her. Then I overthink, then I go into dukkha. Due to myself, due to my overthinking, I'm getting into depression. We do not know the context of these two people discussing. We do not know exactly the thing. So instead of that, just imagining, overthinking, imagination, I go into depression, I go into mental problem, mental issues. This is called as Adhyatmik Dukha. See, Kapil Muni is extremely intelligent, wise person. In fact, I was reading one sentence in one book. There, the the Shishya of Kapil Muni says, Kapil Muni is an extremely pious and most loving Rishi. Because of his love towards humanity, he thought that how do I give a darshan to the world, that how do I make others to walk the or overcome the sorrows or dukh. So I let me write a book. Let me write give some guidance, some sutras. So Kapil Muni is see his knowledge. He has classified dukkha into three based on the karan, based on the cause. If I am the cause of my dukkha, it is called as adhyatmic dukh. Number one. Number two is adi bhautik dukh. Adi bhautik is both. If you remember the Isha Upanishad shloka, Yajurveda last chapter, Yastu sarvani bhutani, Yastu sarvani bhutani. Bhut means here prani, all the living beings of this universe. So if I am getting dukkha due to another prani, another human being, another, for example, any other prani, it can be snake bite. I am walking, suddenly some snake is biting me. Without any reason, I did not do anything to the snake. I was sitting silently and the snake comes and bite me. So without any reason, if somebody is attacking me, somebody is giving me dukkha, for example, those two people, I have always done good to those two people. Without any reason, they are trying to attack me, they are planning to destroy me, and they destroy me. Then it is called as adi bhautik dukh. Without any reason, other people, other prani, dog bite, for example, or mosquito bite, this kind of dukh caused by other prani. We are traveling in a bus from one place to another place. Suddenly, there is a calamity in that area. Then everybody is hitting stone, and the stone hits us. Without my mistake, the stone hits us, and then I get injured. This is called as adi bhautik dukh. Anyway, the dukh is happening to us only, to atma only. But the classification of dukh based on the reason. Number one reason is myself. I induced the dukkha because of my activities. The number two reason is due to other people, other prani. And the third reason is adi daivik. Daivik means natural. We can say Jad Devata or the creation of the universe. Due to creation of the universe. Due to creation means due to the natural entities. Devata, Jad Devata. Cyclone happening, flood happening, no rains, shortage of water, extreme hot climate, extreme cold climate. Because of extreme over rain, I cannot go to my work. I cannot, suppose I have to go to my Acharya, example. I have to go to my Acharya. Tomorrow morning is the flight, and today night, the place where I live, extreme heavy rain, flooding, the flight gets cancelled. So I get dukkha. So this is not due to my reason, this is a natural calamity. So I get into dukkha because of natural calamity, because of no rains. People are all suffering. This is called as adi daivik dukkha. My Acharya always says even the nature prakriti can be won over by tapasya. When everybody does tapasya, when everybody does walk the path of Vedas, there won't be any scarcity of water, or there won't be flood or cyclone or natural disasters which will destroy the people. So also, in a way, even the nature, adi daivik dukh also can be controlled in a way. This is the assurance of Almighty God in the Vedas also. So Kapil Muni says dukkha can be from any corners. The aim of human life is to overcome dukkha. There would be some question, like one Arya Samaji was intelligently asking a question to another Arya Samaji, saying that, okay, if there is a extreme heavy cyclone or snow happening, that is not due to me. Then how do I overcome that dukkha? Kapil Muni says, Atyanta nivritti of every dukkha is moksha. So how do I overcome that dukkha? Of course, you can overcome by that dukkha by tapasya. Also, you can find shelter in your house. If it's extremely heavy cyclone is coming, you can stay in your house. Instead of going out and doing work, you can stay in your house and you can focus on tapasya. You see, the cyclone is happening outside, but dukkha is happening to you inside. If you are a tapasvi, you will control that dukh. There won't be any dukh to you. So anyway, there is the adhyatmic dukh. The first dukh what I mentioned to you. Adhyatmic means atmic, internal. Even the external dukh we can control by our internal tapasya. Even Maharishi, one more thing on adi daivik dukh is Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati says, even sometimes the dukh caused by our mind is also classified as adi daivik dukh. In fact, Satyata Prakash says like that. Why? Because mind also has its natural properties. Because of the mind is chanchalta. Because of mind, I am unhappy. Sometimes I am unable to control the mind. So mind is wavering from here and there. Mind is always seeking pleasure outside. Because of the mind, I am getting depression or sadness. This also could be adi daivik dukh. But at the end of the day, all the three dukh is impacting the jivatma. So if it is caused by ourselves, it is adhyatmic dukh. If it's caused by other person or other prani without any reason, then it is adibhautik. If it's caused by natural disasters or nature, then it is called as adidhaivik dukh. So how do we also there is one more classification we can say inside this also. If you understand deeply, contact contact of us, our senses and mind, contact with unpleasant things will cause in dukkha. Suppose I touch the fire and somebody is doing homa and I'm sitting near. Without my knowledge, my hand is touching the havan kunda. Without my knowledge, I didn't realize that there is homakunda. I'm turning, my hand is put in homakunda, I'm getting burnt. So contact with unpleasant things will result in dukkha. Similarly, losing contact with pleasant things. I have money in the bank, I'm losing suddenly money I'm losing the money due to hacking or something. Losing contact with pleasant things also will result in dukkha. But every possible dukkha is classified into these three things. Any example you can say, like example, losing money from the bank suddenly, it is due to, you can say, is it adhyatmic or adibhautik? It is adibhautik because somebody is stealing my money. It is adibhautik. It's other prani is giving me dukkha. And of course, end of the day, it might result in adhyatmic also, because of the losing money. Losing money is one thing, but that money, I have saved that money for my daughter's education, so I am unable to pay her fees. So because I am unable to pay her fees, her school is discontinued. So that is giving me internal another dukkha. That is giving me dukkha, and also that is giving me mental depression or pain. I'm getting mental stress because of that. That could be adhyatmic also. So adibhautik dukh can get converted into adhyatmic also. And similarly, adidaivik dukh also might get converted into adhyatmic dukh also, because adidaivik, natural disaster happening, but end of the day, how do you perceive that dukh? Okay, some people, one more example, I am running a business. I have to get, in the March closing every year, this year I have to get 10 crore rupees profit. But something happens in the last month, I am losing 10 crore. Instead of 10 crore, I am getting only 3 crore profit, for example. The money 3 crore is a money which is coming to me. Instead of 10 crore, I am getting 3 crore. But I am getting dukh because I think I have lost 7 crores. 7 crores was never with me. 10 crore was never with me. It is my expectation. I lost 7 crore, but in reality, I didn't lose 7 crore. In reality, I gained 3 crores, but I am more dukkha because of loss of 7 crores instead of enjoying the 3 crore, because of my agyanta. So this is adhyatmic dukh. So we must understand, we can classify each and every dukh into these three. For example, some people may ask, I'm getting punishment. I'm getting punishment due to my own karma. Like, something, I am putting money, I am doing some business, I have to get result, but I am not getting result. So this is due to my own previous janma karma. God is punishing me. Then this is due to my own karma. Then is adhyatmic dukh. So Kapil Muni says, try to first understand what is dukkha. Dukkha means it's making you are feeling pain, you are feeling misery, you are feeling sorrow inside you. This is dukkha. How do you overcome dukkha? So Kapil Muni in the next sutra says, there are many sutras, but the next sutra says, na drishta tat siddhihi. Na drishta tat siddhi means these three dukkha can never be overcome by any of the worldly upaya. The entire world cannot help you to overcome these three dukkha. But he says anuvritti darshanat, apya api anuvritti darshanat. We can try to see, for example, I am sick, I am having cold, fever, cough. I can eat medicine and I can overcome that. But I cannot overcome my death. I cannot overcome my aging. I cannot overcome the other issues of my body. I can overcome some cold, cough, fever, some small diseases by doing some upaya. But he says, anuvritti darshanat, again some other dukh will come. Either the same dukh will come or some other dukh will come. So he says that the entire worldly happiness, but like I am sad, okay, I am having extreme depression. If you go and ask, like if somebody is in depression, they want to say, okay, I want to leave my job, I want to go out, my boss is torturing me, I want to finish this job, I want to have 1 month relaxing time, or I want to find another job. Okay, 1 month relaxing, you can, it's a temporary, we are seeking pleasure for temporary time. After 1 month again you have to come to the same job, or you go to another job also will have another problem. So he says, Kapil Muni says, whatever you do in your life, you cannot overcome this dukkha by drishta upaya, by the things which you are seeing in this world. You cannot overcome dukkha. So there must be something else to overcome dukkha. So he goes into further analysis that what is the cause of dukkha. Like, Buddha says cause of dukkha is desire. Similarly, Kapil Muni says cause of dukkha is not desire. Of course desire is one of the reason, but the ultimate cause, he goes to ultimate cause. Ultimate cause he goes, and he says that how do you overcome the ultimate cause of the dukkha. If you overcome that cause, then dukkha is a result, dukkha will be vanished. And if the trividhi dukkha is vanished, you are in moksha already, you will not get any suffering. Like, even yogi is living in the body, yogi also can get fever, cold, cough, yogi can also get body pain, yogi can also get impacted by natural disasters, but they are always in moksha. How? Because they have overcome the root of dukkha. The root of dukkha is agyan, avivek. Kapil Muni says avivek means, we can say avidya or agyan. So because of their realization of almighty study of Vedas and daily tapasya, they have crossed over that agyan and avivek. They have attained complete vairagya, paravairagya, and after paravairagya they have even achieved moksha. So even they are jivan mukta purush. Even if they are living in the body, the dukkha happening will not impact them. They will always be in the bliss. Can we be like them? No, we cannot. At least we can try for it. That's why, Sankhya Darshana has been written. Similarly, all the darshana, for example, Yoga Darshana. Yoga Darshana speaks about many things to attain yoga, means samadhi. How do you finally go to Kaivalya path? So every rishi has got their own style to make us or give us direction in our life. But here Trividhi Dukkha, my intention of this video is Trividhi Dukkha. Every dukkha we can put into Trividhi Dukkha. After dukkha, we must go into the root of dukkha. I'm getting fever, I'm getting mental depression, I'm getting loneliness, I'm getting other problem. There are other issues happening. I'm impacted by other people suffering. I'm not having any problem with me, but my wife is suffering, my daughter is suffering, my mother is suffering, I'm getting impacted. So go to the root, either try to nivritti, but nivritti cannot give permanent solution to dukkha. Is nivritti means worldly nivritti, worldly upaya. You are trying to find solution from the materialistic world. Temporary, it will give you relief, but there will be another dukkha that will come. So go to the root and then try to destroy the root by tapasya. This is what Kapil Muni tries to say. So I'm not teaching you Sankhya Darshana. It's not possible. Even I am a very early student of Sankhya Darshana. I have studied some sutras from my acharya, but I will try to discuss more sutras in future also. But see, please understand, Adhyatmik, Adidaivik, Adibhautik. Suppose if you find any other dukkha, for example, somebody was asking, what is the, you say, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, Sri Krishna says, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, what dukkha is this? Janma, I am getting birth because of my own karma. So Janma, if it's a dukkha, it is coming in Adhyatmik dukkha. Mrityu is death. Mrityu could be Adibhautik, it is due to somebody is killing me, it could be Adibhautik also. If I am dying, I will not get dukh, but before dying I will get dukh. Because of my death, somebody will be in dukha, but before death I will get dukha. So Janma, Mrityu can be due to natural disasters, Mrityu can be due to old age also, automatically Adhyatmik. So Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. Jara is a natural state. If you have taken birth, you will have to get aged one day, so it's a natural process. So it can be Adidaivik also. So we can do whatever exercise, go to gym, go to walking, go to do yoga, pranayama. We can say I am control my aging, but you will get aged. 100% everybody will get aged. Natural process you cannot stop. But the dukkha due to that aging, you are getting impacted. You are saying, oh, in the earlier time I could do everything, now I am unable to go to washroom. You are getting dukkha due to that. It could be then the dukkha is both adidevik and also adhyatmik. Like that we can try to understand dukkha. The moment you understand dukkha, number one is accepting the dukkha, number two is trying to solve the dukkha. Trying to solve the dukkha is worship of Almighty God, is to overcome the ajnana, overcome the avidya, understanding avidya and doing intense tapasya to understand avidya. Once you understand avidya, decoding avidya is not an easy task. I am also in avidya, I am 100% in avidya like you people. So decoding avidya and overcoming avidya by acharya seva and tapasya is the ultimate task, which is the, then it will result in ultimate, atyanta purushartha. So this topic is a very big topic. I thought of making a short video, but it is already more than 20 minutes. Thank you so much. Namaste. Om.